Now, Ugandan lawyer and grassroots activist Victor Ochen has been nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. According to the African Leadership Institute, at 33 years old, he is the youngest African to be nominated for the award. Now, let's talk to a fellow Ugandan and editor of the London Evening Post, Henry Gombya. Thank you very much indeed, Henry, for coming in. What more can you tell us about the work that Victor does, which, I mean, at the age of 33 is earning him a Nobel Prize nomination, Peace Prize nomination?
Surprisingly, when I left Uganda, he was just about 5 or 6 years old.
God, you're old.
that shows you the problems that that part of the country has had. I started writing about North Ugandan problems in my early 20s, and now in my late 50s, and I'm still writing about northern Uganda. It's high time something good came out of northern Uganda. The problems comes from the first time when the colonials came in and treated northern Uganda as the only people who could fight, in that they are normally very tall. And so the British then thought that only the tall people could be in the army.
A bit like what they did in Rwanda, sort of thing.
Exactly.
Well, not the British, but somebody else,
Absolutely.
The Belgians.
So the fighting, northern Uganda has always been known as the area where the people there are in the security forces. So they've had all these problems from well before. In Idi Amin's time, after Idi Amin left, to this day, displaced people everywhere. So if something like that, Jack has done to show people that you cannot always depend on fighting. You can do something good. You can talk to people, tell them fighting is not the right thing. I think it's a good thing coming out of us.
Is that essentially what his African Youth Initiative Network is all about?
No, it's not. I think it's about to make the people within the country and outside realize the problems these people have gone through. They've gone through a lot of things. The old student, as I said, Jack was just about 6 when I left, but I had seen problems before. Those children, now they're men. Jack is 33 now. They have seen tremendous things that you would never even dream of seeing.
Yeah, I can well imagine.
Absolutely.
Now, he's committed to supporting communities affected by the Lord's Resistance Army, as you sort of hinted there. I mean, and these are people who are victims and survivors of unspeakable crimes and atrocities. Just tell us what he's actually doing for those communities.
What he's doing in the community is, I think, going around, talking to them, telling them that this is not the end, bring them back to reality and saying, listen, we've gone all through all of this, but that's not the end. We can still survive. We can continue to live. We can forgive. Because there's not a need for forgiveness in northern Uganda. They have been treated so harshly by almost every regime that has come to power there. From, as I said, up to this day. Killing them, raping them, burning down their houses, burning down their food stores. So it is time that they actually got somebody like that one. And I hope there are so many others like Jack Ochen who will come up and say, listen, guys, this is wrong, but let us continue and let us not give up. Let us continue to show that we can survive.
And of course, in spite of the concerted action by the Ugandan government, the United States, I mean, local sort of, regional forces, they still can't seem to catch the leader of the Lord's Resistance Army.
It's surprising where this man is. Nobody knows where he is. They've been sent special forces to try and capture him. They have not captured him yet, but he's still creating a lot of havoc.
I mean, that's the only place the Americans are actually directly involved with their troops in actually looking for this man, and nobody can find him, and it's been decades.
I don't know whether he's using some African magic or juju to hide from them.
Well, if he is, I'd like to know what he's using.
Yep, that's what's happening. Nobody has seen him, but he's still causing problems, not merely in Uganda, but in Central Africa, in Central African Republic, where we understand that he's hiding. But nobody knows where he is. Nobody has seen him.
And I suppose in the face of that, spectacular mystery, you've got people like Victor Ochen emerging, promoting youth leadership, educating young people, giving them support, and saying, well, we're doing everything. They leave the sort of the rage to the soldiers. Let's try and do something different with our lives.
Jack Ochen is one of many youths in Uganda who are now going in for change. I think the youth in Uganda are the ones who are going to bring change in that country. In the last few days, there have been so many meetings with the youth, going around, talking to people, say, listen, we are tired of what is going on. We, the youth, can do it. And I think the youth are doing tremendous work. Jack Ochen is just among a lot of youth in Uganda who are coming up to say, we cannot continue to have things the way they are. We must change. And they're the ones who are going to change the country.
Briefly, is there a sense that they're tired of Museveni as well?
There's no doubt about that. They have been tired for him for very long, 30 years almost in power. Jack was 3 when Museveni came to power. He's now 33, and he's never seen anybody else, never seen any other Ugandan leader. So most of the youth, the majority of the youth in Uganda have never seen any other leader. So I think they're quite tired of it.
Henry Gombya, thank you very much indeed.